Title: The Last Room. Rain hammered the old motel roof as Emily dragged her suitcase through the silent hallway. She had lost the highway in the storm, and the motel was the only building for miles. The elderly clerk handed her a key without a single word. It was for room 17, the last room at the corner. Inside, the wallpaper peeled and the air smelled of damp wood. Emily locked the door, dropped her wet coat, and sat on the bed. The lights flickered once, twice, then stabilized. She tried to sleep, but strange tapping echoed behind the thin walls. Then came a whisper, soft, cracked, and close. "Don't stay here." Emily jumped to her feet. She pressed her ear to the wall. Silence, just the sound of rain outside. She convinced herself it was her imagination and lay back down. At 3:12 a.m. the tapping returned, louder and faster. The lights went out. The room froze like winter. Something heavy breathed beside her bed. A cold hand brushed her ankle. Emily screamed and rolled away as the lights flickered back on. No one was there, but the closet door was slightly open. Emily approached slowly and pulled it wider. The closet was empty, except for a small rusted hole in the wall. From deep inside came a faint whisper. They never let anyone leave. Suddenly the hallway alarm rang violently. The motel door slammed. The clerk shouted for someone to get back in your room. Emily grabbed her suitcase and rushed out, ignoring the clerk's pleading voice. She bolted through the corridor toward the exit, but every door number changed as she passed. 13-14, 15-16, 17, over and over. She circled until her legs burned. Then the light snapped off again. A tall shadow crawled from the ceiling, joints bending backward, face pale and eyeless. It whispered with the same cracked voice from the closet. "Room 17 is not vacant." Emily ran for the main door, kicking it open as rain smashed into her. She reached her car, trembling, and sped away. In the mirror, the motel neon flickered one last time before collapsing into darkness. Hours later, police arrived after receiving an anonymous call. They entered through the broken door and followed the flooded hallway. All rooms were empty except room 17. A suitcase lay open on the floor, and a wet coat hung on a rusted hook. The officer approached the closet. From inside the hole came the soft tapping, steady, patient. Tap, tap, tap. On the wall behind room 17, dozens of names were carved, including one freshly scratched in wet paint. Emily.